All right, so can you introduce us to the concept of PNRGO?
PNRGO is a platform that facilitates data transmissions of PNRGO messages and advanced passenger information for business aviation.
Okay, can you explain us what's a PNR and why do you need PNRGO for your charter company?
So, well, regulations regarding the transmission of the passenger data, I think it started back in 2017 when the European Union introduced a directive that requires to send the passenger data to the authorities. And well, it was designed for the scheduled operators, and business aviation was kind of left out, and we stepped in to facilitate this process. So you have to send this data now in more than 10 countries in Europe and growing number of countries worldwide. So Middle East, some countries in Asia, US definitely, Canada, CARICOMs, and well, this is a compliance process, so you cannot ignore it because you will be simply penalized if you're not complying with it.
So it's a thing that is required by law, and you provide a solution for that.
Yes, we help dispatchers to do it in an automatic way, so the dispatchers don't need to remember to which portal to log in, to which country has its which regulations, and we format the data in a way that it's for the country's regulations. So basically dispatchers have a fully automated solution with us.
Okay, so what's the steps that normally a PNR passenger data goes from, let's say, operational teams at business aviation to the border control or?
Yes, it's here I think the integration with Leon plays a key role because basically what happens is that we allow dispatchers to work only in Leon and to put the passenger data or crew data, by the way, in Leon and have this data streamlined automatically to the PNRGO. And well, basically we take a schedule, so we know you're flying from destination A to B, and we know what are the regulations in both destinations, in destination, departure destination and arrival destination, and we submit automatically this data and push back information to Leon on the status of submitting that data. And we would also monitor, not only on a technical level, the process, but we would also monitor on a business level. So, for example, if the scope of data, if the traveling document is missing, if you're updating a passenger last moment, we could facilitate all of this and make the operator compliant with the regulations in any destination he's going to.
All right. Recently you introduced a solution for the sanction list.
Yes, after the war in Ukraine started, the problem of sanctions lists grew bigger in the aviation industry. It used to be in the kind of finance industry, but it came to the aviation industry, and basically risk of taking on board the passenger that would be on the sanction list is like significantly larger, and therefore now we are supporting a screening of the passenger data against, I guess, 7 lists right now and growing, and we are able also to streamline that information back to Leon, so we have a full, complete process of this compliance ready for the dispatcher.
Why is it important for a company that provides business trips with aircrafts to have such a solution as sanction list checking?
Well, basically each larger country like US, Switzerland, European Union as a whole is putting a lot of people on sanctions lists. So historically, when there was just very little number of persons, you could check it manually. But right now you cannot do it because even in packet 4, for example, sanctions lists of the European Union, there was 300 new names added. So now it has to be automated. You cannot check manually against 10 lists. You have to automate it. Plus, you know, the quality of those lists, it's not that great. So even if you have an exact passenger data and his traveling document, we have to do a fuzzy match. against those lists to show it to the dispatcher, and finally, based on his knowledge and his context, make a final decision to whitelist this passenger or block it from flying.
All right, thanks.
Thank you very much.